Hey guys, all right, so it's on now. So I don't know how long it takes for it to really click on, but welcome to the second show of I guess it's a podcast. I don't really know. I don't even know what you call these things, but Subscriber Sunday Part 2. Um, so we did last week, same thing this week. You know, whatever you guys want goes. I'm just here. I'm out there all week long, all nonstop. So whatever, you know, this is my chance to who gives a thank you for your hard work. No problem, bro. No problem. I like to do this anyway, so the sharing part of it is it's kind of fun too. As long as they allow it, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I get worried sometimes that it's gonna stop one day, but speaking of Sharon, what's up, Sharon guy? Hello, hello. So as you guys roll in, like I was saying, like last week, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you feel like doing, um, let me know. Who gives a great? Hey Richard, welcome. Not a Yankee, welcome from Nottingham, England. That's awesome. It's a long ways off. It's cool. Do like a little roll call as everybody kind of rolls in. Take a few minutes out to do that. Hope everyone had a good day. Blessed Sunday, a great weekend. It was crazy wet here, like nonstop rain. I don't know how it was for you guys, but over here it was nuts, like nuts. It was not fun at all, not at all. You couldn't walk to the car. You couldn't do anything. Couldn't take out your trash without being drenched. So it's pretty miserable. What was the deal with that big tall dog man pic? Man, it was crazy. Great pics, bro. Thank you, Wayne. It was a live stream on Facebook. Um, I was looking right at him, and it just wasn't fully registering, but I knew something was there. Like I knew it wasn't a tree amongst the trees, and there was like a Bigfoot structure over there, which was weird. So I was like, "That's not a Sasquatch. Like it's not." And this dog is gonna do it again every week. So every time I go on really anything and do anything. So I was staring at it. I mean, I wasn't really positive what it was, but we were looking and talking about it. I can't really remember for sure. It was a while ago, so I can see if I could pull it up. If I could find that one, which I mean we can. It just takes a long way to dig back. So if I can find that one, I'll throw it up on the what do you call it? I'll download it from Facebook and throw it up on YouTube if you guys want to see it in action. So I can't remember exactly how it went down, but not a Yankee. Great pics. Mate, when you go out looking for Bigfoot, do you find your batteries die? I used to. They used to die real fast. Like some areas still, but they used to like get drained really fast, like really fast. Now not so much. Like I still don't get a full, what I should get, but it's not as bad anymore. So it's cool. I don't know what made it change, but I used to get drained too. I used to be like wiped out and stuff, but I don't know, I learned kind of ways around that too. So I really don't know, what made it switch. There's one spot I still go to that no matter what I do, I only get like 20 minutes of video. Like, and then it usually doesn't even download. So I don't know. I can't go live there really. I've tried so many different things. Now it's gotten better again though. Like as I went there for 2 months and couldn't get a video. I couldn't get any video. I was getting pics. Like that was it. Sasquatch mod Chris. Have I seen a Sasquatch? Actually seen a Sasquatch? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 That's what I like to do. That's what I like. I mean the other stuff just no. No. That's what I like to do. That's what I really enjoy. This other stuff just kind of came about. Johnny 2287. What's up, bro? What just came up now? Hi, baby. And seeing beyond the valley. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Hi, Long Island. What's up, Nathan? What's up, bro? With any of them at will? No, not at no. Hi, Kai Salas. No, not at will. Not at will. No. At their will and my, it's not at my will. Like it's hard to explain, I guess, but no, I wish it was at my will, but it really comes and goes when they please. So. There's ways to channel it. There's ways to go out and try to. I don't want to say provoke it because that sounds like I don't know why that sounds negative, but that's really what it is. Like I can go out and try to provoke it and see. It's hard to put into words, but I can go and see, like if they'll respond. I guess if that makes sense. Like see if they're willing to, initiate. If they're willing to initiate it, but no. There's a lot more than Bigfoot out there. Is there? You know that much. Facts. I don't know what you're saying facts too, but probably what Johnny said. The man upstairs is allowing you to see all this, bro. Please understand that. Yeah, I don't know. You know me. I'm like I kind of like dodge compliments and dodge like things. Like I kind of brush them off. Like it's not like I appreciate what you're saying, and I don't know, to an extent I agree, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I avoid it a little bit. So, but I definitely special stuff going on. I don't take it for granted by any means, and it's just a blessing every time. It really is. Every single last time anything happens, it's a blessing. Oh, here we go. Sasquatch mod. Cool. So this is about you guys. So this is what I like to see too. So thank you guys. I'm a researcher from the UK. Believe it or not, we have them. Oh, I believe it, bro. Yes. We have them here. We call them the Wild Man. Yeah, there's a guy I watch. I think his name is UK Wild Man. But over here and across Europe, they're called Wild Man or Woodwoos or Woodbookers. Oh, that's what's up. All right, cool. I'll check out your channel. I seen you around, bro, and I didn't know. I just didn't know you had a channel or anything. So I'll check you out if you have content or anything. If you ever need to talk, I'm here. Definitely, dog, man. Even other entities beyond our understanding. What interests me most is what entity or phenomenon is behind missing 411. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, missing 411 is not to me. It's not no Bigfoot. I think it's our more our little reptilian buddies, or not so much buddies. So it's been pouring here. I don't know why this dog wants to go out. I understand it, bro. I know you understand. I feel bad. Like I don't know. I just like it's hard to talk about all the time. You know what I mean? It's I feel like to an extent it's kind of personal. You know what I mean? So it's like It's weird. Like it's hard because not everybody gets a lot of this stuff, and then when you step into that stuff, it gets even more different and more. I don't know. Well, I don't think that was an interesting word choice. If you don't see it, I'll tell you. I'll tell you if okay. All right. I don't. I know great research from Ken USA. I subscribe to your channel. I like it. Thank you for your live feed. Have you heard any of William Jennings USA? No, I don't know who it is. No, I don't get around to watching a lot of stuff, so um, it's kind of how it is. I don't really watch too much. I live a lot of it. I'm sure you know. So in New England, in Maine, and New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, they call them wood devil. Oh, see, like I didn't even know that. The veil comment. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know if you know, but that's actually the same. But I know it has more meaning to you than now I see what you're saying. I know how it has more meaning to you than to other people. It could be our government. I mean, I've seen shit that looks like I've seen shit that's like a crime scene that Bigfoot did it to them, and I can tell you right now, like I could piece it together just as they lie. I watch the lies and I just break it down as it goes, and I see how they set it up to make it look like a monster came and trashed a car and did this and that and like dragged it through. I go through all these Bigfoot areas. And I can tell you that the way they moved out of there, like, is not them. You know what I mean? Like, so is it always? I don't know. I can only speak for myself and what I see. You know, I haven't seen a Sasquatch terrorist yet. So I went out for 16 years, some crazy things. I had a bad experience, so I stopped going out. Although I see them once in a while. Yeah, that's cool, man. You're unlocked, basically. That's what I call being unlocked. Um, you know, it's just like you're wide open one day, and that's it. Once you're opened up, you're opened up. Scott Carpenter said there's a specific missing phenomenon up in Canada where First Nation Native women are being taken with no trace, and they blame it on the Star people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot more out there than any of us know about. Like, all the stuff that we do know about is crazy enough. And uh, I really don't know. I wish I knew more about it. But from what I've encountered, Bigfoot more than anything seem to be looking out for me. Um, more than anything, they seem to be looking out for me. And when they push me out, I get the feeling like they're doing it for good reason. What's up, Sean? Welcome, bro. Cameron, welcome. The missing 401 cases are a phenomenon. I understand there are thousands of missing people, but the wilderness is unforgiving. Yeah, true that. Sarah and her friend in Montana almost became, a disappearing case, and there was nothing really involved. So, you never know. Did you know there are different types of Sasquatch? I see all different. I see all different looking ones. So, I would assume there's different types. I don't look into it too much. I just kind of go out and encounter them. I don't know if I would consider myself like a researcher or anyone who looks into things too much because I'm like the worst. When something says read more, like I don't even like to read more. Like, and that's just a text. So let alone looking into things too much. I just kind of go out and try to feel it out for myself. Have you ever checked out YouTube Sasquatch Hunter? Yeah, I talk to Mike a lot. Not always about Bigfoot, but yeah, he's him and another guy, Frosted Forest Sasquatch, for two total different reasons, or the reason that uh, I stand here today doing this, I guess, for the most part, because nothing really seemed to line up to what I was like feeling out there. So I just kind of didn't really think anything was going on until I saw Sasquatch Hunter. Once I saw Speaking of Sasquatch, I was like, oh, okay, see, something else is going on out here. So yeah, that's I recommend him and his channel all day long. Oh, Creek Devil, yeah, man, I forgot about that. I heard about that. But anyway, let me see. If you look up Creek Devil on YouTube and listen to the podcast, some of them counts are unbelievable. All right, let's check it out. What's up, brother? They all don't have pointy heads. Some around like us. Yep. You know it, bro. You know it. There's so much out there that don't make sense. That just don't make sense. Like, I've been getting a lot of help from some guys that are seasoned in this stuff, and they don't have channels and stuff like that. They're more of a behind the scenes people. But when I tell you, if they had a channel, you would have to have like 500,000 subs, because they're just that amazing with it. And I don't want to call them out right here because they are more of a quiet type of people, but you know who you are, and thank you for everything. You know what I mean? Everything, keeping me safe, keeping my, just everything you show me. Thank you, and continue to show me. What's up, Ron? What's up, brother? Nice head of hair, brother. Remind me of Dark Hour Paranormal. That's cool, man. I wish I could grow my stuff out like that. I can't grow facial hair. I'm like a little kid. I get like a mean peach fuzz. Toby, what's up, bro? What do you think about the people that they do end up finding a week or days later, like small kids, would have traversed the terrain? Yeah, that's a good question, man. I don't know. Like I was saying, there's so much stuff out there that it's real hard to say. Depends where they live at. See, like here where I'm at, like there's not much wildlife, so you can't say like, oh, like a bobcat or a bear or something dragged something off, so a little kid off. Like there's nothing like that. So now everyone goes right to people, because cryptids are not really that common. Since I've started this, actually in the past 2-3 months, you'd be surprised how many people have come forward with sightings here on like, I mean, since back in the 80s, I've been having people like, hey. I had no idea. Like, I didn't know. So now, like, people are like more comfortable, I guess, coming forward now that I'm forward. Like, so it's cool to see that there's other people around here that are like, I don't know. But as far as that goes, there's so much crazy crap out there that I just don't know what to point a finger at. I don't. We just gotta keep an eye out for as far as our kids go. We gotta keep them right on the hip, man. Right on the hip. Yeah, it's incredible. There's 7 stories of people being hurt, break their ankle, knocked unconscious on a hike, and the big guy bringing them back to the main trail to be found, or even their truck. I've been lost, and they helped me get found. Like, they helped me find my way out. A couple times at least. Is it scary and uncomfortable when it's dark? Yeah, it is. But it would be more scary to be banging around the woods lost than to have them kind of herd me out. So I believe everything about that. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that. Off-World Adam, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. I like having you guys do this, because it's better for me to sit down and take an hour or whatever it is out I really listen to you guys because you know the text back and forth on YouTube. It's like whatever the comments and then the answers I give. Like it's not always. I can't always emphasize what I want to emphasize. So it's more natural in real time to spit it out anyway. So I have a good friend from the Adirondacks. Beautiful, man. He has seen plenty of Sasquatch there and tells me Long Island has plenty of Sasquatch. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I mean, they're everywhere. As you know, they're everywhere. So, I mean, I was ignorant to the fact till recently. So, you know, but yeah, it's great. It's been cool because I actually bumped into someone who said there's been a thing on the internet about this guy who saw Bigfoot on the line at Glen Cove, which is out west from me, like an hour drive. And somebody came to me with an encounter from the same area. I was like, "Oh, is that you?" He's like, "No." So there was two different, and this guy was with two other people, and so you know, how many encounters is that? Is it two different encounters or is it four? Cameron, have you seen? Oh, seen glowing eyes in your squad areas? If so, what color are they? And did they ever change color on you? Yeah. So I seen one in my backyard, right over my fence. My fence is about 6 foot. So he was like 8, 9, maybe. So he was close, and it went from like orange to reddish to orange to reddish, like to like almost like a yellow. Like it was like kind of going in and out, but it stayed between like orange and red and orange and red. Other than that, I've seen like blue and like all at the Pine Barrens. Like they were all blue that one night when they were on the back of the car. Those were all blue, like every single one of them. So I'm assuming they were the same peeps. Then the last time I went there with Jeff from Alabama, the one that popped up and looked at us was orange. So what you guys didn't see was after we hung up the video, something we hung out for a while and like we're like, you know, talking, looking. He was like, "I don't want to go just yet." Right by the car, something screamed at us, and it was the most blood curdling, soul snatching scream I've ever heard in my life. And we shit, and we ran. I made this little video in the car, shaking like this, like just trying to like make a video of you guys, and I didn't post it because it was just a hot jalopy mess. I don't even know what I was saying, but the scream was over, so it didn't matter. But yeah, I've seen on different eyes, yellow, orange. You know, I seen green, but the green I think was Dogman. You know. I wish you all the best. Stay safe out there. That's the main thing. Thank you, bro. You too, man. Off-road Adam, yes, missing 411. Can Empire has neat stories about being saved and injured in the woods. Yeah, I don't really watch it, but I hear good things about it. So I don't. I know David Please is one of the founders. He's a co-founder of MUFON, and you know it's a big deal. So he's done a lot of movement for a lot of things. So you know, respect. You know, I don't really watch it, but then again, it's just because I just don't. You know, I don't have time really. You know, a lot of times I don't. A lot of times when I'm like, you know, I want to watch like something stupid too, because like I live this, so sometimes I just want to watch like some dumb show, or like sports or whatever. But I try to keep up with. If you guys point something out, I try to watch. You respect them, bro, and they reciprocate in kind back to you. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Cameron. He doesn't always see the comments. Can I help you? Did I miss something? What I miss? Oh, all right. Yeah, she'll help you if you see something. If I miss something. Don't you think that it's amazing these creatures are everywhere, especially all over the USA? It seems you have a good group, Sasquatch in your area. Some wouldn't want you there at all. Yeah, I go all over, like all over. So they're all different, you know what I mean? But the dog's jumping all over the fence anyway. Gunner, heel. Gunner, heel. Gunner. Gunner. Heel. Heel. Gunner, heel. Gunner, heel. Go. He won't stop. He won't stop looking at something. I ain't playing that game tonight. So, not the day after Halloween. Last night was nuts for a bunch of you. Some of you guys sent me in stuff, and that was crazy. Real crazy. I've been on the other chat. Didn't realize you were live. Oh, it's all right. I don't even know which one, but I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Welcome, Great Lakes. Tasty. When you saw the dog, man, did you get the feeling that you were in danger? Not that day. Not that day. I didn't feel I was in danger till that one day I saw him on, here, and like ready to pounce. And then I had to do a lot of corrective action to get back, to get things back even keeled. It seems like it's all right. All right, Nottingham. Bless you all from Nottingham, England. Nottingham, England. There he is. Cheers. Good evening, squatchers and parrots. Oh, patriots, I believe you were trying to say. I said parrots, my bad. Just listen. All right, Johnny Half, bro. Thanks, man. I didn't know Sasquatch existed until I was 26, and since then I've had many encounters. Why do you think once you have an experience that the next ones just keep happening? I don't know. I think really you're just like, it's more like, it's almost like, I don't know, like they like, dude, like, I don't know if you got touched, but what I've noticed is when things tend to start like that way, it's not just an encounter. It's like they usually, like you one way or another, they put a hand on you or they touch you in one kind of some way or another. Mine was on the foot, on the side of the foot. Some people it's like a touch on the shoulder, or on the hand is a common one. Just a little touch on the hand. The screams are an underwear chanting event. I wish it was something simple. It was like real close, and it came out of the Pine Barrens. It was not. There was nowhere for it to come from, like except for all the way in. Yeah, sorry if I missed something, okay? My bad. You guys ever slept beside your house or leave gifts? Yeah, both. Uh, the most coolest one I thought was when they hit two windows on each side of the house at once, like simultaneously. It was loud, but that was another time. Like the next morning, I think is the morning that they left that little nest on the steps. Like, so I don't know if they were like trying to get my attention because I didn't go out. It's usually when I don't get to go out that they show up. Just like right now, I didn't go out today, and he's going nuts in the yard again. So I mean, he was cool for a couple nights, but right, puppy talks. Yeah, they leave gifts a lot. It slowed down a little bit, but still cool. Still great when I get stuff. You're welcome. Anytime. Whoa, what happened? Pirate Treasure Jay. Yo, it's Jay. What's up, Jay? I believe that cryptids are human experiments. Yeah, I'm sure some of them are. Oh, okay. Okay, Jay from Long Island. Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay, welcome, bro. DPAJ? DPAJ? Or DP? Really? I don't know why I threw in the avenue. But that's because that's what we were talking about. Yes, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is my lovely wife, for those of you who don't know. I could leave your picture up there. It makes me happy. Off-world Adam. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, no, there's probably experiments out there. I don't think Bigfoot's one of them. There might be some kind of something out there that they, that we messed with, but who knows? Who knows? Strange land. Hey, Mike, my friend, be safe. You're a special person. Your ability is far above with a gift to see what others don't believe or can't comprehend. Oh, thanks, bro. Hey, VA Moon. I just saw you commented on that video from like forever ago. But that's pretty cool. I thought too, like it was something weird above, like it wasn't above the house, but I filmed it from the house. It was like at first it looked like a star, but it was going like boom, boom, and then I came in and showed Sarah. She was in bed, and I came in, and I woke her up, and I was like, "Oh, check this out!" And the thing was like going all over the place. I'm gonna teach him how to see without his eyes. I don't know what you're waiting for. If you can help me do anything. Cameron, I've had a couple experiences with glowing eyes. Each time it had the same red to orange, cool, to yellow color change. Oh, nice. Good to know it's not my eyes or memory that cause those changes. No, it's not. They do it, yeah. A lot of people say they go to red when they're mad, but this guy was just chilling, hanging out. His were going different shades, and he wasn't. He left a gift. He wasn't pissed, so at all. Have you ever had run-ins with the little people? So I'm told. Um, so I'm told they're around. I'm told they're around. Uh, I see a lot of stuff that I think is cool and looks like it could be a little people place. And like I don't know. I crawl around. I low crawl on my chest and like looking like these little tiny nests and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Like, and it don't add up for anything. Like the stuff doesn't add up to anything except why it would be there would be if these little people existed. And I don't know. I've never seen them with my physical eye. I've seen a fairy twice. There was actually two in one spot, and then there was another one. So there's stuff out there that I don't know. I put up a poll about if you guys wanted to see other cryptids. So if you guys want to see the fairy picture, I could post that one. There's some weird stuff that happens. I kind of tested the water with the dog, man. It seems like there's a cool response, so maybe we'll throw some other stuff up there. Probably wanted some bagels. There he is. That's right. There he is. Yeah, man. Oh, okay, cool. I got you. Oh, I metal detect. That's my hobby. Cool. If you want to go, I got this one. Yeah. I don't know if it's any good, but because I never used it really. I got this one. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like that's what the thing is. Oh, can you see it? I don't know. How do you even work it? See, this is how much I don't. It's how much I don't use it. That looks terrible. Sorry. Anyway, so this is it. But so we can always go if you want to go. I think the beach would be probably the best spot, but you could tell me, I guess. No, I didn't watch Thunder Brothers yet. Wait, no, what? Wait, no. You know, Bigfoot's real. I didn't watch Thunder Brothers yet. No. What did I do? What do you mean? I don't know. How do you want to do what? It's all right. Don't worry about it. What'd you do? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out what you did. Dark Hour, what's up, bro? My internet is still out, or I would join you. I had a few hour reprieve yesterday, but no. All right, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Thank you for stopping in, man. Whenever certain individuals go out squatching, the helicopters and planes are relentless. So aliens sitting in the branch in a branch and on video. Yeah, yeah, Kevin. Yeah, the helicopters are miserable, bro. Kind of have ways to offset it a little bit, or I try to. Uh, I usually like get on my phone or like message somebody that I'm going somewhere I'm not. Like I don't know. I try to throw things off some way somehow, but they're usually pretty good about finding me. So I do my best. If you guys sometimes you guys will see a video is like real short or something, like it's not for fun. Sometimes most of the time, I'm not usually out there for 10 minutes for fun. Like you know, I don't go all the way somewhere to go for 10 minutes. Like I just have to leave sometimes. It's just time to go, and it's usually because of some kind of invasive measures. So yes, post a fairy picture, please. All right. It's actually from another live stream, so I'll try and find that one too. My admin are great because I don't remember anything, and it's not just a simple CRS case. Like a lot of you guys know, I was overseas, and it's called a traumatic brain injury. It's called a TBI. But you know, without getting the sob story going, I don't remember much. Like like you know, I have to like re-jog it. You know what I mean? Like so, it takes a minute to figure it out. Hey, Great Lakes. Have you seen a white-haired, blue-eyed one? I hear they are day scouts or juveniles. I've also heard that they might be the distraction ones that make you look the opposite way. Mm, I haven't. I've seen golden in person. I haven't seen the white one. I haven't seen it. We have them. Like I've had them on film and stuff, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them with my eyes. So where you at, brother? Why can't the Dave find me? Oh, all right, hang on, guys. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully he finds his way. Mind if I send you an email? No, go ahead. Oh, you talking? Okay, I see what you're saying. You're talking Great Lakes. Oh, that is a good one. They. Oh, shit. I'm losing track of what's going on because I bounced up. He's 250, is it? Oh, I see what you're asking me. Shit. No, it's an MD 301 3010 and then like new Roman numeral 2. That makes sense to you? Oh, Red Bull down. Red Bull down. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna put this thing back down. I can't multitask right now. I shouldn't be in the house. This is my problem. I shouldn't be in there. I'm better outdoors. So okay. I have the same works pretty good. It's cool. I go in, I bang around a little bit, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't know why it beeps like what I'm supposed to be looking at. So Oh, I saw C. Jarvis pop up. What's up, C. Jarvis? Oh my God, wait a minute. I'm so far behind. That's Garrett. Where's Garrett? I'm so far behind. We have so many gadgets. His name should be Inspector. All right, you could put that up there. DHP, so nice. So nice. I said it thrice. I like that. Found some gold jewelry, some rings, and a chain. And there's a guy I know that goes down to all the beaches on the South Shore. He goes all down Ocean Parkway or whatever it is. I'm not good with the South Shore, but it goes all down that one strip from like Rob Moses to like Jones, I guess. And he hits all those beaches and he finds a lot of stuff. He's an older gentleman at the VA hospital. He says he's got a whole bowl full of stuff. I helped him post a diamond ring once because he didn't want to keep it. So I said, I'll help you find the owner. I said they'll have to describe it to get it. You know what I mean? But just put up that on sites that you found it, so that someone could be like, yeah, I did, and well, I don't think anybody took it yet. Found it, found his post yet, but see Jarvis. Hello, Cindy. Nathan, Great Lakes. Anyone is free to email him. Great Lakes Sasquatch. They should. They're always flying low and slow. I was supposed to approve that, right? Approve what? I don't know what you're saying. You're supposed to approve what? Stranger, some of these creatures or entities come in different sizes, so some of the little people are also in bigger versions. I like that, bro. I like where your head's at. They spend time in the dark under tree holes or riverbanks, my experience. That's what's up. Off-world Adam. I have a traumatic brain injury too, high functioning. Yeah, I hear you, bro. When I got tested, it said it, basically my memory and my concentration or some shit was bad, but I worked on a bunch of them. I worked on a bunch of it, so got a lot better. It's just the migraines that messed me up. Oh, I jumped around again. Hey, Mr. Missouri, not much. Ace. Oh, Ace 250. Okay, I got you. I got you. Cool. Welcome, bro. Ringing ears won't stop. Oh, sorry, bro. Sucks. Not sure what counts as TBI. I think I had one. Fell off a roof when I was a kid. Now I can learn any new skill. Brain had to rewire and reroute. Oh, that's crazy. That's cool. So you got like superhuman powers off of it, huh? That's what's up. I got slower, but I don't know. Other than the migraines, I'm good now. Like it just took time. Like it sucks, but that's the worst part. Oh shit, we were in the waiting line. Did you were in the waiting lobby? Why you want to come on? Let me see. I don't know how to do that. Oh, dude. I was for a while too. I don't even know how that happens. 30 in the chat. Oh, I see. Because I posted the thing over there, and then I don't know how this crap works, guys. I'm sorry. 30 in the chat. Thank you all. Please thumbs up and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Thanks, DHP. Dude, he's got a good channel too. This guy. If you guys aren't there yet, it's worth it. It's worth every. I don't know. Just look for yourself. It's such a great hobby. That's what's up, man. I love hearing that. I love hearing when somebody has a good, healthy hobby outdoors. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome. That could be by way of like how we can. I don't know. One day if we can always go, and then we'll figure it out from there. What we want to do. If you want to check out some new sites or something. Do the ones in your area or the barrens have a more Neanderthal caveman looking or a? Oh man, seen both. I guess the ape is. I hate to say ape, but they look more apish. I guess some of them have this long pointy nose, man. Like it's crazy looking. Like it's crazy looking, and I don't know if it's like something. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know if they like do it to like pretend to be sticks or something. But like it's weird. Like it's weird to me. It's like this long pointy nose. The guy Tanner I just put up, the one I called Tanner because of his tan leathery face. He's got one of them long pointy noses. Yes, sir. Good man. Scotty B. What's up, bro? Glad you're here, man. I was busy with your phone waiting to. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. We can always have you guys on if you want to. Like, I don't care. So I don't have to sit up here and bullshit all the time. Like, if you guys want to come on and tell any stories, encounters, like, the whole purpose of the Sunday is to hear from you guys. Like, even if it's stuff like that, like, he's talking Pirate Treasure Jay's talking about his, you know, what is it called? Metal detector shit. Like, it's all about you guys. I want to hear about you guys. You know what I mean? So, whatever the case may be, I don't care. Yeah. So I was getting at, yeah. Oh, you know, two birds, one stone. Do you think their diet consists of their surroundings? Could, could very much. Uh, it's hard to say because they could travel so much further than we can in such a short period of time. For on any level, no matter what. Like no matter what, you think they're paranormal, you think that they have, you know, portal skills, or they just are these massive beings in the woods. Whatever you believe, they have the ability to cover tracks, so they can be anywhere they need to be in a hurry, like in a hurry. So they could get to our stuff, and they could have like a smorgasbord of crap. People call them dumpster divers, but I don't really like that term. But whatever, it is what it is. Like, but I mean, we saw ones they had a watermelon. Remember, like they had a watermelon. I don't know where they got it from. I give it to them sometimes, but did somebody else gift them, or did they take it? Did they go and snatch it up somewhere? I don't know. I think it was fresh though. We were on the page for 45 minutes. Damn, that sucks. Sorry. Problem next time. I'm not in good Wi-Fi at the moment. All right, Dave. Yeah, if you want, yeah, we'll set it up. We could do it. We could do a little, half-hour rock block if you want anytime. So if you want to do next Sunday, that's cool with me too. All right, bro. Let me know. You're too local to not hang out and do shoot the shit at least. There's plenty of places we could take a walk, Jay. You know what I mean? Plenty, plenty. There's so many places out by you I haven't uncovered. I haven't even gone that way yet, so not past it, I should say. I could probably come up for bit if you send me a link. All right, I don't know how to do that, but let's try it. All right, I don't know how that worked out, but we'll see. See how it goes. So yeah, sorry, I exited to do something to send Great Lakes something. So we'll see how it goes. When you had your first experience, what was the motivation to start recording what you noticed? Uh, on understanding, I guess. A lot of people were saying that they were seeing stuff, and it was like cool, and I was excited, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to be alone really because I didn't know what I was doing. So I started to go live. I didn't even, I was going live like original, like that's how I started. I started going live, and it was fun. No matter how many people were there, like it was a lot of fun. So I was on Facebook mostly. Like I got a slow start on YouTube. Slow start. Environment Sasquatch can tell food is GMO. I don't know what GMO means, but I'm guessing it means it's like okay to eat. If it's GMO, they won't eat it, or it's not good to eat. Okay, I got you. Will there be any camping trips next year? Sarah, Sarah, you want to answer that one? Oh, so I stopped. I went out. So I left to send Great Lakes an email. So that's what happened. That's why it froze. Because I don't know how to do it otherwise. So um, I love broadcast interruptions. So I know you do too. So what the hell is the last question? Oh, camping trips. Mike Flynn wants to know. Um, no. Uh, thanks to Dave. Genetically modified organisms. I got you. So they the camping trips were supposed to happen already. At least with the family and stuff. So I ordered a tent from wish.com, and I'm wishing that I didn't do that. But once I get up some more bread, I'll do it. I'll definitely be getting a tent from somewhere else because that thing's never coming. So I'm gonna definitely get another tent and go out. Yeah, she wants to go so bad, so she's dying to go. So we're definitely gonna go. There have been sightings. Yeah, no, you're right, bro. A lot of sightings on Staten Island, and that's really close to the city. They stare at Manhattan. We're far out from it, but from the city. But I mean, Staten Island, they stare right at. They have a name for them. I want to say it's like Momo, but I'm thinking that's like Louisiana or like Missouri. It's like Momo Monster, but I think they call him Momo. I really don't know. Do I think they're with aliens? They're out there together. I mean, I don't know much about it. I just know that they're together for sure. So you know, uh, I've seen it. I've physically seen it. So I know they're together. I just don't know what they do together. Not all aliens, like not all of them. It's like the grays. It was a little like the one you just put up. That's what it looked like. That's crazy. That emoji is what they looked like. There was like three of them up in a tree. Or for that, I'm like, can you get a disposable camera and leave it where Bigfoot is? They can. Yeah, I've had superimposed images done. It's cool. It's really awesome, actually. It's really amazing. Yeah, that's a good idea, though. I like that. I like that idea also. I like that. Any new areas coming up? Always. I mean, always. If that's what you guys want to see, yeah, let's do. I don't mind. It's cool with me. It's cool with me. So, but yeah. So this, he wants. Oh, let's see what we got here. So, yeah, I think Parrot Treasure J. We're gonna get we're gonna get into some new spots over by him maybe soon. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let me see something here. Hey, hey. Damn. Sorry, guys. You there?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, hey, Great Lakes. What's up, bro? Welcome, man.
Not a
So,
lot.
sorry, guys. Something went on out here and threw me all off. So, go ahead, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm all right, bro. So, so how about you start maybe telling us like maybe like about your channel or what you got going on and how things go with you and take it from there. Whatever's clever, bro.
All right, dude. So this all started back in 2016 for me. I was on a camping trip up in northern Minnesota. We were four-wheeling. I had my That was my wife and her family and some family friends of ours, and we stayed up there camping and four-wheeling throughout the whole weekend. And most of the people up in that area cleared out on Sunday night. We stayed until, or planning on staying until Wednesday. So come Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, those days are pretty slow. It's in a state forest. And it would have been, well, Monday night going into Tuesday morning. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. And almost everybody was asleep. Myself, my wife, her mother, and then a friend of ours. We were up at the fire still, and there was like, it was like June, so there's crickets and frogs and, owls making noise. It sounded like the woods at night.
Right.
And then we were just sitting there and just kind of chit chatting, and all of a sudden it just got dead quiet, like someone hit a light switch. Frogs, crickets, everything just went quiet. And then we all kind of paused and looked at each other, and then all of a sudden this loud vocalization, probably about 100 yards away, sounded off, and I, for the life of me, can't describe
Mhm.
like what it sounded like. It sounded like a roar and a scream, yeah, but like howling at the same time, and it was loud. It was super loud. It had a huge set of lungs on it, whatever it was, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And before this, I never really thought about Sasquatch or anything like that. Um, I've been hunting, fishing, camping. I did a lot of solo backpack camping by myself, and I never had anything weird happen to me. And then this totally threw me off. And this vocalization lasted probably about 30 seconds or so. Uh, and
Wow.
everybody was looking at me for answers, like, what was that? And I just told them I have no idea. and my dog was acting weird. I got an Australian cattle dog that I use for coyote hunting, and he barks and he's not afraid of anything. And that dog crawled right under my chair and didn't make a sound.
Yeah.
And I got this like weird sensation of like this primal fear that went through me, and I kind of like I had the urge to just crawl into my tent and like hide in my sleeping bag. It was the weirdest thing ever. Then after that, I went home and I started researching because I wasn't sold on like Bigfoot. I wasn't even really thinking Bigfoot at first, anyways. I was trying to find the logical explanation for it.
Yeah.
So I hit the internet and I went on the DNR website and I went through every bird and animal sound that I could find. I'm trying to narrow it down, and there wasn't anything that was even coming close. So I tried Googling because it kind of sounded very like primate like. And so I just tried Googling what could be mistaken for like an ape in northern Minnesota. And I started coming across like some YouTube videos like vocalizations. So I started listening to those. And I came across a few that just sounded like extremely close to what I heard. And then it kind of got the wheels turning on Sasquatch a little bit. Every time I returned to that woods, something else had happened. Tree knocks, whoops. I started having rocks thrown at me. Every time I go now, I get rocks thrown.
Yeah.
And after doing some research, and then obviously, if you're getting rocks thrown at you, there isn't an animal in the woods that can pick up and throw a rock.
Right.
And there isn't people out in the middle of nowhere going through that terrain at night. That I've tried grouse hunting that area, during the day, and you're not even looking for grouse. You're stumbling and tripping over there because there's just rocks everywhere. There's just boulders everywhere. It's hilly. It's not really big hills, but they're steep. They're real choppy hills that kind of cut through the countryside there.
Sure.
And so I just kept having stuff happen, and then I went from being a total non-believer to being a skeptic to being just like I'm 100% on board. They're real. I know they're real.
Right.
There's nothing anyone can do to change my mind about it now. And
sure.
Then in 2019, I started, because I spent a lot of time kind of obsessing over it, and I wanted to start. I noticed that there was a lot of like groups and stuff and organizations that covered, like the Pacific Northwest. There's a ton of people in the South and even in the Northeast and stuff, but there wasn't a lot of people here in the Great Lakes region and like the Midwest and then the middle of Canada. There wasn't a lot of like organizations or anything in this area of the continent. And so I started Great Lake Sasquatch and just started talking to people, in Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Ontario, and Manitoba.
Okay, cool.
And that brings me to where I am now.
That's awesome. Like, so since you had your encounter basically, and you knew for sure that it was going on and that not much was going on, like as far as like people talking about it there or actual organizations, you decided to make this and talk to people who have encounters basically.
Right. It kind of started as I was going to make like a database almost of the sightings. But then it kind of just morphed into, because the more and more people that contacted me, the more and more I realized that these people were just trying to talk to someone that would listen to them and believe them. And, they were kind of going crazy with it too and just trying to get it off their chest. Yeah. So I'm pretty much just strictly, anybody who needs someone to talk to, I talk to them.
Yeah. I've experienced that too. Like a couple of people around here have been like, "Yo, like this is crazy. Like I really want to like get this out to you. Like where can I message you at?" And like almost like kind of frantic, if you will. Like you know what I mean? Like because it's like finally someone to put it out to, and it's like it reciprocates on my end too because it's good for me to hear. You know what I mean? It's good for me to hear it too. Like that someone else in the area has had something else going on. I don't
Right,
know if you feel the
exactly.
same way too. Like,
Yeah, I haven't really met too many people in like real life. A lot of the people I've talked to are actually in Ontario and Manitoba,
mm,
because I had a CBC radio contact me. Would have been last year, and I did a radio interview for Canadian radio out of Thunder Bay, and so a lot of people in Canada heard the interview and contacted me, and
that's awesome.
there's a lot of stuff going on in Ontario and Manitoba.
Yeah, I think actually like I was talking with our Dark Hour Paranormal, and I think he actually wanted to maybe interview you too because it's very interesting. Like it's interesting to hear how you got kind of started like that and everything, and it's crazy. It's cool to me and crazy cool. Like I say, crazy cool because it's a little combination, but that you return to that spot. Like what makes us do that? You know what I mean? Like some people just if they have that experience and they're like, well, man, no, 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 like never again. And they kind of push it from their mind. And they're like, some people acknowledge like, okay, something out there. I'm not going back out. Other people like block it out completely like it never happened, but something happened because they don't go back out in the woods. They never want to go out again. But, I wonder what it is that makes certain people go back like us go back out and continue to be like, oh, that was kind of scary, but like let me go bang around a little more and see what I can get.
Right, and after the first time it happened, I was still, skeptical. But then the second time, the wood knock, and it kind of like kind of pushed me down the scale a little bit more to believing. And I didn't go camping for a while. It was a combination. I got busy with life a little bit and wasn't so sure I wanted to be out in the woods with something I didn't understand or know what it was. Um, but after a little bit of time passed, I went back, and then the rock throwing started happening. I, it still kind of creeps me out, but I'm a little more comfortable with it now. And I don't really go out and actively research or anything. I'm I'm pretty passive. I don't really need to do anything. I just set up camp and camp like normal, and they just kind of show up now.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know, like, cause you were camping with your family, so a lot of people heard it too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So my wife is totally on board with me. She knows they're real too. Um, I found their structures, um, like where the camp is, where I had the rock thrown and stuff, about a mile. I went down a trail and then pushed a little bit farther back into the woods, and then I found a line of structures. The farther I went back, the more and more intricate and like big the structures got, and then I kind of hit a point where I hit a line of them. And the more I looked at them, and I was like, yeah, like trying to figure out how they would have fallen naturally that way, like full grown trees that are like uh, weaved through other trees. Not like it just fell between trees. It's weaved back and forth, zigzag through trees, and we're talking like a like a poplar tree or something. So it's like 70 feet long, but it's like a tall, skinny tree kind of. Where it doesn't get any wider than like 10 inches at the base.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. Sometimes I see things and I still tell myself like, oh, well, maybe it was just a down tree. Maybe we're on an island. Maybe it's storm damage or whatever. But then I look closer and it's like you know, you like things like that, like how they're so intricately woven, and like there's like so many things tucked into it and bent over it, and you know, all these things all come into play. And you know, it's not like just one or two or three tree snaps, or you know, like breaks and this and that. It's like you said, it could be in like a line, or like just like, you know, there's more and more and more of it. Like it's not just an accident or Mother Nature.
Right. This was like a whole sculpture park of like structures. Um, Actually, my last, well, I was just in this area probably like 2 weeks ago or so. Um, but this June, I brought my wife up there and we camped, and she wanted to see the structure. So we didn't have a four-wheeler with or anything. So we hiked all the way back there and I showed them to her. And as I was like, I would shoot some, like, you know, while I'm back there, I was going to shoot some video and pictures of them and stuff. And, you know, I'd have my phone out, and then every time I'd, you know, shut my phone off, put it back in my pocket, something would happen. I was taking a picture of a structure, and I was walking along, and I get pelted in my the back of my left shoulder with like, it's like a pebble, and it, you know, it hit me hard enough to sting me. And I turned around and looked to, you know, see what was going on. And right as I turned around, then a big rock, you know, like a little, like bigger than a grapefruit, or it was probably about the size of like a muskmelon or a cantaloupe, came flying in and hit the ground.
Wow,
And
that's huge.
when it hit the ground, it didn't bounce or roll or anything. It wasn't like a rock rolling down hill. This rock landed like perfectly vertically and just lodged into the ground. So it came flying in and just stuck right into the ground.
Yeah, you gotta wonder for it to do that, how high it went. Like the trajectory had to have been like forceful for it to not to like, you know, gain motion. It had to have probably come from like a high arc and like land down.
Right. It's a big rock, so it got like something with some muscles tossed
Yeah,
that thing.
sure. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a huge rock. I haven't seen one come in that heavy like yet. So wow,
Yeah,
that's
and
huge.
I didn't get the sense of like fear or anything either. I just felt like it was just letting me know it was there, because I
Mm.
didn't feel like I needed to run out of there or anything like that. But yeah, and then I take out my phone again, take some more pictures, and we're walking along, and then like a really low frequency growl starts happening, like in the underbrush where we can't see. And then
Yeah.
uh, like it wasn't a bear. I know what bears sound like, but I was like, do I just act like it's a bear? So I kind of hollered out, didn't clap my hands a few times, just the slight chance that it was a bear. I don't think it was though. Usually, if you get a black bear's attention, and they're just gonna scamper off, they run off. They don't want nothing to do with people. And then I'd have my phone out a little more, take a few more pictures, walk it along, and then two plain as day whoops happen. And you know, sometimes people like their brains will play a couple tricks on them. Like, oh, they think oh, did I just hear something? You know, they thought they might have faintly heard something in the distance. Oh, this was just plain as day in the underbrush, probably about 50 yards away,
Hmm.
making noise at us. We could hear it walk every once in a while, but it never showed itself. In the woods up here, it's that woods is pretty young growth. It's been logged out. So there's a lot of underbrush, and it gets really thick in there in the summertime, and you know, you're not going to be able to see through it.
Mm.
But yeah.
Do you find that they have like a musty smell or anything?
So I've never smelt them at all. I've never had a like detected a smell or anything like that ever.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people have smelt them.
Yeah, I haven't either. So I was just curious. Someone was talking about it. So yeah, I haven't
Could
smelled anything either before. So
could almost be like a gland, because like even like foxes and stuff. Foxes don't stink all the time, but if they get startled, they'll they've got scent glands that'll kind of put a musty, kind of almost like skunky smell, but not skunky at the same time. Kind of like castor smell.
True. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Something like a skunk where they can just put it off in different layers. You know what I mean? Yeah, almost like just like because I get this like frog in my throat type thing. I don't know what to chalk it up to. I really don't. So, like it's like almost like I have to clear my throat over and over again when I'm out there. So I don't know. I was thinking too, maybe they're putting something out. Just like when you get too close, maybe to a nest or like some of the babies or whatever. Maybe just
All
kind
right.
of push you back a little.
Yeah, I haven't smelt it, but like if I were to guess, I would say it's got to be some sort of like defense mechanism of some sort. It's like maybe like a pheromone they put out and could,
Mm,
make you fearful or something.
yeah,
Who knows?
yeah.
I was just trying to think. One more experience and this is when I was camping with a couple of buddies. We were right on the edge of a lake, and we were sleeping in hammocks because like it's a nice campsite, but there's no level ground for like a tent or anything. So we just sleep in hammocks there.
Yeah.
And since we're right on the edge of the lake, I was like 3 in the morning. Me and my buddy, we both woke up at the same time, and there was something clomping down in the water. When you're a kid and you go to the beach and you're in the shallow water and like you stomp your foot and you make the water kind of cavitate out,
Yeah.
and then it splashes back to your foot. That's what it sounded like, except like massive, heavy steps doing that.
Way too
And
big for beaver slaps, right?
right, yeah, and this was like steady, like walking. So like
Yeah.
sploosh, sploosh, sploosh,
Yeah.
just like a beaver slapping its tail. They'll do that. They'll slap the water and then they kind of take off and go for a swim.
Hmm.
Um, this was footsteps because that was one of the first things that crossed my mind when I started hearing. I'm like, is that beavers going crazy over there or what's going on? But there's,
Well,
my gut was telling me too that it wasn't beavers.
yeah. I mean, I knew you probably knew. I figured I'd ask just in case. I just figured it was coming soon, so I didn't
Right.
see it
So
happen.
it's always good to explore all possibilities because
True.
you don't want to get yourself psyched out while you're out there either, because you don't want to be every little noise you hear you're jumping at and saying it's Bigfoot either. You gotta stop and think about it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did it for a while, and Sarah, like, I was like, I got excited, like, and like, it was just one day. I forget. I was all excited and all giddy, and Sarah was like, "Listen, slow down. You're not gonna go into a haunted house every time and see a ghost." So I was like, "All right." So, like, I had to like check myself, because like, like you get like that itch for it. Like you're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." Like, like you want to see something, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to like put yourself out there where you're like, "Oh, like like I want to see something." So then you're like, you could be producing it for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, that's awesome though. That's really exciting though, that they came through the water like that. And I've seen evidence of them down by the beach too. So like, I mean, it's really cool. It's really great stuff because it's got to be the same kind of. You're around obviously the Great Lakes, so there's a lot of um, beach around there basically. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's tons of water.
Mm,
I mean, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, up in Ontario and Manitoba. There's millions of lakes. There's
yeah.
so much. There's so much. We're sitting on so much fresh water over here. It's unbelievable.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, fresh. Yeah, that's great.
And
Oh,
yeah, not to mention the Great Lakes too. I mean, that's just a ton of fresh water. Like like an unbelievable amount. It's like I think it's like 45% of the world's fresh water is in the Great Lakes region.
oh wow, yeah. See, I don't know. I haven't. That's one area I haven't made it to. Is is up that way. Sarah lived in Montana for a while, and like, I don't know. I've made it as far as like Pennsylvania, I think, and that's as far as I've gotten on the up that way.
Well, it's definitely worth a trip at some point.
Sure. Yeah.
Especially, yeah, like the UP is one of my favorite places in the world. It's just awesome there.
So, what's good? Like before we let you go, like anything else coming up anything exciting coming up, or?
Oh, not really. It's winter's gonna be rolling in here soon. I went on my last camping trip, and it got down to like 20 degrees, so I don't think I'll be camping anymore. And just gonna dig in for winter, and maybe just reach out to people and see if I can find more witnesses and stuff.
Yeah. One last question. Skin. Do you think that skinwalkers and Sasquatch are related? Maybe.
I don't think they're the same thing. I think skinwalker's like a shaman that does like magic. He wears like animal skins
Yeah.
and can shapeshift and stuff like that. I think the Sasquatch is like there's definitely some woo woo going on with Sasquatch too. They could be interdimensional. There's a lot of weird stuff about them that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're the same thing. I think Sasquatches are like the original inhabitants of this planet. We come from somewhere else.
Mm.
Like something came here and created us, and Sasquatch is the natural, species of the planet, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. I mean, there's so many different ways around that to figure. So many different things you could go, different theories and whatnot. But I see what you're saying. I like that.
Well, the thing that makes me think that the most, and it's just a theory, I'm not, spitting facts out or anything or, pretending like I know, because, I mean, none of us really do. But the reason why it makes me think that is because Sasquatch can live off the land without like any sort of serious tools or fire or anything like that. They can just like an animal. They don't need that stuff. They do just fine without it. Where we have to completely manipulate our environment to be comfortable in it. We got to wear clothes. We can't go through the bush, naked. We get all cut up and we die of infection if we try living out there that way. And so that's why, that's why it makes me think that is because they're so natural out there, and we really need tools and know-how in order to survive out there. And even then, we can still die of injury or we can freeze to death real easy. I mean, we'll die of hypothermia within a couple hours if you're not, dressed for it, or if you get wet or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure. And they're in essence like, not clothed at all. They have hair obviously, but they don't need clothes, any of that stuff. It's amazing. We're like somebody was talking about our kids too. Like we're the only species that like our kids come out and they're like completely helpless, Like so I
Right.
always
It takes a couple decades almost for humans to like be able to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Right. And then you got like a baby deer and the thing's running around within, 15 minutes of being born.
Yeah. Someone said like whales come out, they're swimming, like, deer stumble a little bit, but
Right. And like it also don't make sense why, like if we if you go with what science says and we came from apes, apes have hair. Why would we evolve to lose our hair? It doesn't make sense.
it wasn't a good adaptation.
Right, because like in warmer climates that may make sense, but then once you start getting into colder climates, what purpose would it serve for us to lose our hair through evolution, and then we got to kill other animals and wear their fur in order to survive?
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of questions that don't quite make sense or follow the model of natural selection.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed. Um, all right. So I guess I'm gonna wrap it up for the night if you're good. Great Lakes.
Yeah, I'm good. Yep,
All
it's
right.
your show, so I appreciate you having me on, and I'll have to come up again and chit chat with you some more sometime.
Yeah, anytime, bro. Yeah, I'm just trying to create a platform for you, for the subscribers. I know you're a researcher with your own channel, but like I'm trying to make this Sunday nights for you guys. So I do enough talking throughout the whole week and walking around, So it's just kind of sit. I try to sit still anyway. Everything in me wants to run around in circles, but you know, I'm doing my best. But thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Having you on was great, and everyone had, enjoyed listening to you. It looks like, and they had nice questions for you and stuff. So, thank you very much, man.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take her easy.
I don't know, guys, how to like put him backstage and then go off. So I'm just gonna say to you guys goodbye from here. Oh, he left. Okay, so thank you, bro. Thank you for coming through. Oh man, that was cool. That was cool. I like it. So if you guys ever want to do that, like, just let me know. I'm not really sure, which way this is gonna go. It's only, week 2 of this. But whatever way you guys want it to go is the way it's gonna go. So that was cool, man. That was really cool. That was cool. Thank you, Great Lakes Sasquatch. So if you guys aren't sub, go sub. If you guys have something to experience out there, if some of you have something happen, or somebody that had something that happened and they want to get it off their chest around that area, it's the man to go see. He's listening. He will listen. So Off World said great show. That was great, man. I think so too. It was great. Nathan, I agree. Sean, good night. Great. Strangeland said great stuff. GLS. Strangeland, thanks, Mike. Off-road said awesome sauce. Dark Hour Paranormal. Thank you, LIB. Awesome show. Sir, yours is awesome, bro. I'm just learning. Curtis Hill, thanks, Mike. Just got done cleaning, missed the show. I guess, damn. All right, sorry, Curtis. All right. Off-road, see you all at Goof On. That's right. Is he on tonight? All right. I'll meet you over there, guys. Really, as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there she is. She was so good and quiet. Look at this man. Great show. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you, bro. That was cool, man. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Sarah, my wife. I don't know. Northern Michigan. All right, brother. Later, bro. Sarah, I'll call you. I'll call you in 2 minutes or whatever. We'll talk in a minute. I won't say I'll call you, but we'll talk in a minute. Guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great and blessed Sunday night. I hope you had a great weekend. And as always, we'll be back next Sunday, and there'll be a lot of, Wayne, you too, bro. There'll be a lot of impromptu stuff in between. As always, I'll probably pop on live here and there, whatever. But, Sunday night at 9, if you guys want to be here, if you can be here, we'll make it a thing, and we'll see how it goes. All right? Be well.